He'll be there at 3:30.
Okay.
3:30 he'll be there. They have her salary expectation, 45. Did he? Oh, that's good. So, this is not, it's like 170 something. I think I'm gonna do it man on
You still gonna be here, right?
I am still gonna be here, yes, sir. I am.
When we get to the cookies finally, or no?
No. Already had the chocolate.
No more. No, nothing name, price.
No more. There's no sweet.
Yeah,
It's not the sugar.
Yeah. So what's gonna be the option
I
then?
don't know, man. I was thinking open one there just to get there.
There you go, just pick up the stragglers.
Yeah, because they would not know. I just said, oh, I'm going to work, but the owner stays the same. There's nothing sugar. I'm just here, just managing the shop and use the name.
Just put salt and sugar.
Yeah. Just put an S on the end.
Make it kind of,
People would know.
there you go.
Some high level conversations that you guys having. Yep. Sometimes I'm, oh, I'm forward, yeah, so I can have a little calendar to watch. And also, another thing that helps also is that if you have any trouble logging in to your showroom account, you can take a call from your account.
Cause I've been clicking set.
Yeah.
And this is late meetings too, 7:30, 8:30.
Perfect. 98. Gave me a text and she was like, bump it out.
Would it be on the showroom side or my side? Team.
You have to check both, so you make sure that both calendars are on the availability.
Yes, let me show you real quick. See this, I ain't got nothing. Remember we have that one tonight, that's Saturday.
So that's probably your central.
That's my central, yes.
Yeah.
We have two tonight, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Man, these can go for,
They're only 30 minutes.
yeah,
They can go past that.
and they're all pumped up because they're morning, so they're all like,
They're all
like, oh, yeah, we gonna get it over with.
Yeah. Let me look at that email. We're supposed to go to KTX today, huh?
Yeah, there's 4:30.
It's gonna be kinda tight, huh? As far as they can meet.
But yeah, these calls, it's good to kind of get to interact with them a little bit more. We get the whole team and all that. They're not that essential, so you know, a little late or something like that.
Okay, cause, so it wouldn't be no problem if I, instead of sending the email, I can just say something to Edie during the meeting.
Yeah, she'll probably ask, hey, about that, or whatever.
Alright, that's specific. So we get some leeway. What? Wow.
You're gonna be on the rolling board, aren't you?
I think Christian, are you here?
I think you're gonna fit it over to KPI.
Yeah, I think Christian's gonna be on the rolling board because I'm gonna be in charge of the streaming. But I do know how to work the rolling board, so if there's something specific you want me to do, then let me know.
No, not really. No, I found this headphone. I saw you guys were using like that Bose,
Oh, yeah.
which is probably a Bluetooth one, and it just like it was a little like small cord,
Yeah.
and this one was better, so we'll definitely, we'll do that, yeah. We will. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah. She had the cutest bow for Christmas. The cutest little bow for Christmas. Let's see. So that was her Christmas bow. And then we took pictures right before that, so I had a more neutral colored one, so that's her fall bow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's awesome. She's like the best puppy I could have ever asked for, because the annoying puppy things don't, I don't know, she just is already like, like no peeing on the floor, no eating shoes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Australian Shepherd, yeah, so they're pretty good. She doesn't try and like hurt anybody, because I know that Australian Shepherds can do that. They'll like kind of nip at your heels. We've never had a problem with that, but yeah, she's a little scaredy. When we were at Eric's parents, she was kind of scared of everybody, but she warmed up eventually.
Is that good? You got her as a puppy?
Not really. We got her at like 4 months, so still kind of puppy, but I kind of think so. I kind of think there was a little bit of abuse going on. That's why she's so scared. And she's really scared with men. Like my dad, she's freaked out by. She warms up to him eventually, but... Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like how they can tell.
Yeah, no, it was very easy to tell, because anytime a guy would come up to her, she would like cower down and kind of pee a little bit because she was so scared. I know. So she's warmed up a lot in that sense, but she's still kind of scared.
Oh. Yeah. Probably some guy that you see all over.
I know. And I don't even know if it was like it could have been abuse. It could have just been reprimanding that went too far.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The caretakers.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that cleaning.
Exactly. And they're already skittish dogs, so that didn't help.
But after she gets to know them, then she's okay.
Oh yeah, then she's such a sweetheart. She'll cuddle with you, and
Okay. So that, yeah.
you're a sweet-natured dog, yeah. And I never had a girl dog, so I love dressing her up. That's my favorite part. It's like buying bows. Now they have Valentine bows, and I'm like, oh, I have to have some of those.
St. Patrick's.
Exactly. I mean, one for every holiday. I was actually thinking if I got a red bow and a red collar, and then I got a pink bow, then I could do the pink with the red. So for Valentine's Day, but then also have another Christmas bow in the future. So, I don't know.
So this is my closet. Here's the dog's closet.
Here's the dog closet, and then Eric, where are your things? I don't know.
Yeah, this box over here.
Yeah, you can have the coat closet. Yeah, he thinks I'm insane, but he loves those bows too, because he had a little fashion show when we got to his parents' place. He was trying both of them on for his family.
guys put it on there, right?
Yep, shelves are up. At Ktx. Yep. So that's one less thing to do.
So,
Shelves are there.
okay.
Chris was working out. Some guy dressed as a sheriff who does power washing. Derek. What is he? Just a handyman. I've seen him over there quite a bit. He's always dressed that kind of. He's out like he's like.
Shops are done. Alyssa has everything in there to that one cottage.
I do have a couple of questions for that. I do have a couple of questions for Todd.
I asked him to be here.
All that hanging stuff, I'm like, taking that.
Which hanging?
Those hanging, Olympian rings.
There's everything like that.
And then there's a one. When you walk in, it's a farm. It's
Yeah.
right where. Well, if he's not, but we can at least remove it, like,
Looking at
tie it somewhere else. Now it's like if you walk towards the ditch. Maybe touch the top of that.
Oh, so I can edit on Teams. But then you don't fucking let me edit on there. So it may be next. Oh, now in Excel it will. Two targets. Those are your targets.
Send me something.
Spending files. Right. Yeah, I was having problems with this shit because it was using like all the time. I'm trying to delete. You're working on the estimator, right? I know you're gonna work on the doc. She's gonna work on the doc doing the scope of the work. And you and I are gonna work on the doc around the value proposition thing that I'm gonna get it from her. No, the same minutes or choose the same method. Good?
Thought and tried to override the block by another. We might have one that.
Yes.
No.
That's just so people don't think I'm talking to them, because I have. Maybe people confuse when I just start talking to them.
Okay. We got,
I'm scared.
any help on that? You, me, and him are working on this.
Must be interesting.
We got a proposal for
Last name,
Harvard.
Bruce. I hear this about insurance.
You almost done it.
So, in the file that they actually have, they share, so this is proposals farmers. They have the article actually here. And then they got the farmer actually file that they share, adding information.
Huh? Okay. So this is the email that I'm going to send out. I don't know if we should include all the heats and stuff, but I figured I'd have it as an option, and then I can always delete it if they don't want. That's all the live streaming stuff. There we go. Okay, so the very first one, I have the game schedule. Start times like we had talked about, just a brief overview. And then you go more into depth, clean up on aisle 1, scaled, heat 1, start time, so on and so forth. Going into the second workout division, the third, and then the scaled teams, heat 1, all 4 of them. Intermediate, heat 1, 2, 3, and then the RX teams, heat 1. Is that the idea you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see him again.
I think now that he's seen and walked through it, I think it might help a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, and if you want to change anything, just let me know.
Whoever's sitting in this chair likes it. Super loose.
I know. Hit that one. Clean up on aisle 1. E1, E2, E3, RX. Okay, so what I need to do is get you a description so we can put right there.
Yes. So we can
Okay.
put that on this side, or I can kind of reorganize it and kind of move this onto one line and then put the description underneath.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking for the first 20 minutes or so, it might be on this page, and then we can flip through all of them, because while we're waiting for people to join, we can show them the schedule and then kind of go more in depth. But I don't know. You can tell me that too. You can direct me as to which one you want me to be on.
And then the pumped up gyms and all that are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
An acid relay, and then the teams, which I actually, looking at this, kind of like this down a little more. So center that. Then that one is a little more. Then I'll center this one as well. Okay, what do you think?
Cool. Yep.
All good?
Yes.
Add any more slides? Or does this kind of...
No, I think that hits it.
I think that's everything too.
Yeah.
So I've
So what's
reflected...
is the slide going to be on? That's what we're going to be flipping in.
Yeah. So when you're talking about what the cleanup on aisle 1 entails,
Mhm.
we'll have this showing as you're talking. So we'll
Okay.
be flip to you,
Mhm.
flip to this real quick, show the heats, and then flip back to you.
Okay.
Well, and if we want to split screen, we can. It just won't show this part. It'll
No,
be right
yeah, cool. No, I like that. Yeah, because that's really all the people, you know, what, is there a, on the channel, okay, you know how on YouTube, like below it, it'll have like a,
Oh, here, I have YouTube pulled up here.
Reference watermark.
well, like right here.
Here's the live stream.
Okay. Well, that one doesn't, you don't have it on yours. Like right here. See how it'll show like things that are going on?
Okay.
So could we, like it tells like, here's your track list. So
I might
what I'm-
be able to. I think there might be a way to add something. That video was posted versus a live stream, I think. Am I right? That was a post.
Yep.
So there might be a way to do that, but that's why I was going to include that in the email, so then they can refer back to this.
You know, I'm just thinking if somebody's on, they're not gonna wanna
I see
go.
what you're talking about.
Right. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I can have a description. Looks like I can at
The
least.
description's underneath though, right?
Yep.
And what you're referring to underneath?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a description underneath.
Yeah, so it looks like
Right there.
So
the description will be
This-
under here, and that's what he's
the
wanting.
tracker,
Oh,
the time tracker, you cannot do.
Right, yeah, I didn't, yeah, this was just a, like
So,
a track list,
this-
yeah.
So after the live is done, then you can add in the times for the live. Because once you're done with the live, it actually saves the recording.
yeah, it does.
'Cause
And
that
then
took-
you can
that took me
edit
a
it
little
if you
bit,
want,
a long
but-
time to figure out how to delete.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we could have something that would say, like, here's the schedule, because people are gonna wanna know that.
Yeah, we could also post it in the chat too, but I'm thinking that right here, the description,
I think it would be best in there. But then
you
you
could
could
put that,
but then you
that'll
can
show up
say-
here, right?
Yeah, that'll show up there, and then over here in the chat, you can say starting and saying what it's starting to reference back to that, so someone can see when the
Okay.
next one's going to be kicking off if there was
Yeah,
something
that makes
particular they
sense.
wanna watch.
So now starting cleanup on aisle 1, heat 2, whatever. Okay,
Is that actually a thing?
yeah, that's
Cleanup
the
aisle
workout,
1?
yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Cleanup on aisle 1, pumped up gymnast, and acid relay.
Kyle just makes it crap out.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not like a standard CrossFit. workout.
Okay, because I've never heard that before.
No, he
And
doesn't
I've
do
heard
that.
my brother say a lot of stupid things before.
so this won't come from my Accenture email, it'll come from my Yahoo, but so I have the KTX games, the date, all of this, the
Is it
live
your
stream
personal
link.
Yahoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want it to come from your personal Yahoo, we can always just set up a Google or a Gmail for you real quickly.
I think it's okay.
You sure?
I was a blank carbon copy.
Or we
of
can
it.
always go look at the hundreds of domains that I own and just spool you up an email.
Yeah, I guess we could do that too. But then if I ever need to if I need to resend anything at some point, it would be easier if it were just mine, right? Will I need to send updates
It's your
or
choice.
anything?
It's your choice what you want to do.
But yeah, so then the
Yeah,
email
people
here.
Email you, responded, asking questions.
You
Yeah,
can
I
instantly
guess
set
I
up
will.
an automatic forwarder that anything comes in with a subject line that says 2023 KTX Fit. It automatically forwards to, say, Kyle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, or we could just send this to them and they could send it out.
Which is, I think, what Andre wanted to do is ask Kyle if you should be sending this to Kyle, and then Kyle just sends it out,
Okay.
or if he
That
refer
would
you.
actually be a lot better because then he can answer all those questions.
And I think
But
that's
then
a good
it's
point to bring up to Andre, which is if I send this out, if questions come in, should I be forwarding them over to Kyle, or
Yeah.
should we just send this to Kyle and have him send it out to the distribution
right.
list?
I'll go ask him.
He's in a meeting right now about
Oh.
business development.
Oh my god.
Yep, those are absorbing everything. If you scoot around a little bit more, you can get all the rest of the crap that's on the ground.
Ew, I'm not doing that. Oh, but then see, we have the schedule here, which is also the
Can-
same thing.
Can you add anything to the background to, sorry, trying to think of how to describe it. Like if there was like a line here
Oh,
in
yeah.
the background to kind of separate the areas out.
So maybe we could do something like,
Like kind of like a line there, and then it goes into live stream. Yeah.
but not there. It's gonna
Yeah.
click on it.
You got it though.
There. Yeah, we could do something for the schedule,
thank
and
you.
then we can do the same thing below it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that makes it a little bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, I don't know if they want to put this information there. Normally, the heat list goes out the night before, at least like.
Well, tomorrow is the night before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think it'll be an issue. Because we're sending it out tomorrow, and they'll kind of need to know their heat list and probably be eager. So, but if they don't want to put that in there, we can delete it and just keep the start times. Yeah.
I'm ready for a day off.
No, Saturday.
Not Saturday.
No, Sunday.
Nope, not Sunday for me. Neighborhood stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly asked me yesterday, she said, when are you gonna do the Christian sites in the neighborhood? I go, Sunday. She goes, really? I don't have time until Sunday.
We took all our Christmas crap down on Christmas.
No.
No, on okay. So we had to because we had things going on that week. So it's Christmas night, we put everything in the dining room, and then the next day took it all down. I was impressed. No, because I don't like to go in the New Year with Christmas out.
Kelly and I took
No.
ours down the day before.
No, because then it's nice and clean for the New Year, so you can go in with a clean mindset.
Actually, that's supposed to be that thought. But we took down our stuff 2 or 3 days before New Year's Day, but the neighborhood stuff is still up. So I
Yeah.
gotta do that next.
Yeah, neighborhood stuff tends to stay up a while, but yeah, no, Christmas Day, take it down. And you know, it's kind of nice to see your house without Christmas after seeing it all cluttered with Christmas. You know what I mean?
I'll agree.
No, I have lots of well, we also overdo it at our house. We have shit everywhere. So it's kind of nice to take it all down.
Family, or is it just your mom?
Well, it's both. Well, no, it is more my mom because she likes more of the clutter. I like more of the aesthetically pleasing Christmas.
Her mom decorates for every holiday.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love
And
decorating
not
for every
convenient
holiday.
spots decorates. Like they used to be in a 2-story house where there'd be like these alcoves that aren't reachable by the balcony. You have to bring in a ladder, and she would
Oh, of
decorate
course.
the alcoves.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. I mean, if you're gonna do it, go all out. Christmas by itself takes like 3 days to put up.
Christmas. Oh, time to decorate for New Year's. Oh, time to decorate for Valentine's
We
Day.
don't decorate up there for
Yes, you
Valentine's Day. No, we have not. Only for Christmas and fall. Oh, right.
There were hearts and there was some other stuff, and your mom did do it for New Year's. one time.
Not in the windows up there. My dad's not gonna get the ladder for every holiday.
Your dad's a pushover.
No, he isn't.
I don't know. I don't pay attention that well. I just know I see decorations always on the peninsula.
Oh yes, that we do. But that's convenient. That's easy. But I love decorating for all holidays. I actually need to go get some Valentine's decorations this weekend, and then I'm gonna get Nova some Valentine bows. They're
You're
so
gonna
cute.
celebrate the Hallmark holiday?
Of course I am, and that's 2 weeks before Eric and I have our 1-year anniversary, and that's the day before Nova's first birthday. Big weekend. Oh,
Kyle's gonna come here before he goes teach. He's 3:30, so then be able to knock it off the distribution stuff, get it out of the way, shelves out there, and then you can ask the other questions we got.
Okay.
Then I think with that, we don't need to go there at 4:30. We already covered the 4 bullet points I sent out.
Yeah, I got stuff to do tomorrow.
But then tomorrow, the good thing is the gym is closed.
Perfect.
so for this I wanted to show you. So you have the live stream link. Clearly, you click on that, goes right to the live stream. But then I also, if they wanted to include the schedule and then the heat list, I have that too. If not, I can delete
Oh, that's brilliant. I think that's brilliant.
it. Okay.
That's
And then,
awesome.
do you want to send this to Kyle so that he can send it out? Because if I
That's-
get any emails, I won't know how to answer them.
That's exactly what I'm going to actually ask him, because if he has the username and pass or whatever of his KTX, we can send this from here right now. Because we
Okay.
just go to the web, give
Yeah.
the computer to him, and he hits it.
Okay.
Or, it's exactly, I mean, I just wanna make your life easier. If you want us to send you this and then you send it, that's, I told him like, that's gonna be work for you.
Right.
But
Oh.
if you just give us the username and password, we'll get
We
the
can take care
email,
of
we
it.
send it. You will deal with the responses later, cause you see the email, we just delete it from the.
Right.
Then,
But we taking
balls out of
work
my hands.
off him instead of giving him shit to do.
Mhm.
So,
And then I think Frida brought up a good point. We were gonna put the description like right down here. We were gonna put the same thing that I had put in this email. So we'll have the heat list and the schedule overview. But before I do that, I want to ask and make sure. But then while people are watching the live stream, they can see it, and then I'll be updating, saying like going into heat 2, and everybody watching can know.
so you can do that chatting on the YouTube while you're there?
Yeah.
I was holding it in my hands and I'd have to put it down and pick it back up.
So once you got that,
And then,
here's a 55.
so I was holding the 55s in my hands. And
Once you get them,
he took the one from my left hand. As soon as he did it, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it, moved his feet, and it started rolling. Her cash is getting into the driveway. I'm going across her.
Did you see his garage cam videos from?
It was screaming? Yeah, that was 3 days ago? That was 3 days ago when he did that screaming. Where it was his all-time record. What was it, 182? It's like lifting Norwegian log, right?
Yeah.
It's lifting the Norwegian log, and you don't do it the normal jerky motion that they're typically doing. You go up slow, I
He's
guess.
holding like this.
Oh yeah, it's your hand.
It's not like a bar, but holding it like this. It's like a big log.
Ah.
2 handles for your hands.
Okay.
So he's lifting up and he's yelling. And he drops it, and his wife comes out, and she's all panicked. And
Oh my
he's hurt. He's like, oh my gosh.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, and I'm just laughing. I go, at least you know that she loves you.
Yeah, right?
She had a panic look on her face.
No, that'd be scary. You don't know what's going on. You're inside the house and you just hear that.
If I heard that screaming from inside, I'd be like, nope, there goes the finger. That's what I've been thinking. So I'm putting it down on the bar or something and putting the bar like on their finger, like my brother to do his thumb.
No way.
Hey, they chopped his thumb off.
Oh my God. Did they resew it? Or does he not have a finger there?
He was doing his all-time max 1 rep on a squat, I think, or I think it was a squat, and he was going to put it back on the bar and kind of tilt it. Now I don't know how he did it, but his thumb got between the bar and the part where the bar goes, and he dropped it. Because he was like fatigued and he dropped it. And he went back, his arm stuck, but the bar bounced and he moved his finger away and went like that. And he goes, he called someone in his gym and he goes, hey, can you help me find something real quick? And she's like, what? And he's like,
Oh, and a sheet.
yeah.
Right? I would pass out.
And he goes, the end of my thumb. So she found it, she got a bag of ice, she put his finger inside the bag of ice, and she brought him to the ER.
Oh
His thumb
my God.
grows weird, but
Grows?
grows weird, but it's growing
What do you mean his thumb grows weird?
because he had chopped it right there.
But
So
how's your
his
thumb?
thumbnail
Your-
doesn't go straight
Oh,
anymore.
thumbnail.
It goes
Oh.
like sideways.
I was
said
like, you
thumb. You
can't
said
regrow a finger. So they couldn't sew it back
you
on?
can grow appendages now. They've had that technology for.
Oh, well, that's probably like exorbitantly expensive. The average Joe would not be able to just grow a
Oh,
finger.
no, you can't even do it at all. I think it's ethically illegal to do it because it's genetic modification.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
They do it
I
on,
wouldn't be the guinea pig for
they
that,
do it
that's
on
for sure.
mice, I think.
That's where like freaking Marvel person play.
Right.
DC Comics.
And then all my neighbors are like, oh, conspiracy theories. You don't think that they're actually doing it? I'm like, fine, they're doing it. They're making robots that have human parts that grow.
So you want to
All human.
Some descriptions.
Thursday. Today is Thursday.
Thursday was the first days. Acid relays.
So we're meeting here at 10 o'clock tomorrow, correct? Or 10 at KTX, so probably here a little earlier.
I guess. I don't know.
That's what that text said.
I haven't paid attention. The text message says a lot for other people. The Century knockoff logos everywhere. You never found your brick? Your power brick? And someone took your cord too? Or just the brick? You're gonna have a better chance of blaming me for taking the cord. I had no need for your brick.
It probably was, little knucklehead.
Hey, what's your
Here.
Alyssa Wessels, ALYSSA WESSELS @yahoo.com.
Okay. I'm gonna send you the description.
Okay, sounds good. Then I'll add them.
I'll let you know when I send you.
Okay.
I told you, because, and when they say the last one will be like,
Suppose I don't need this laptop today. Oh, and then this will be the one that's airplaying it to the TV.
Is that your personal?
Uh-huh.
If you don't want to use your personal, I've got another one. It's your choice.
A Mac? That can airplane? Okay, then yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I've got 3 at my spot right now.
Yeah, I just need some raw,
One's only
I just
one.
need some raw data.
I feel bad, I don't use it anymore. For my last job, I had to use my own laptop, so I use it a lot. Now I don't really use it too much.
I know, it's stupid. They didn't pay her anything, and then they told her to get her own computer.
I know, and then my computer was too slow to be doing stuff, so I had to buy this, which actually ended up being a tax write-off that they did not audit before, so I did get money back for it,
Okay, alright, not that perfect.
since I bought it for work. But that company was ridiculous.
Yeah, now you'd have to buy a lot of stuff for it to be worth the tax write-off.
Well, I think, and
Yeah.
definitely the Microsoft story.
But I was making a pittance there, so they were like, yeah, I don't really care.
She did ping me, by the way, later on, saying to stop on my meeting, and then I told her like, okay. figure out stuff.
No, I think they saw it coming because I had already had a conversation with them before this was even an opportunity, and I was saying that, you know, a raise more commensurate with my degree would be nice because in my interview, that's what he said. He said that I was going to get paid less since I didn't have my degree, and once I had it, I was going to get a raise. So I was talking about that, and they said that that was not going to happen, so they already knew I was unhappy. But
Even if they gave her a
Right.
raise, though, it wasn't worth staying.
was not worth staying at all. I was asking, they were going to give me a $2,000 event pay compensation thing that I should have already been getting paid. That was their raise for me. I'm like, okay. That's what the type of raise I was thinking after I just got a degree, but
You were thinking what?
I don't know, I was thinking like a 10,000 raise. But that would still, I would still be making a pittance.
how much you were making.
Yeah, I still wasn't making,
50 grand.
And no companies don't do that. Even Accenture doesn't do that. You
No.
internally at Accenture, you're making, I think it's 22 or 23 an hour. And then when you go full time, you convert over to salary. So if you were being paid full time at 22 or 23, that comes out to just shy of 50.
Oh, yeah, we can have.
So they give you a 20% bump. So you go from 50 to 60.
You need to call.
yeah.
So it's 20%.
You can
That's
call,
the
call and then set up the call with you. Yeah, that's fine.
next year,
think the maximum we're gonna do is 5%.
5%? Is it because everything is so pricey right now?
No,
Just
Carlos,
interested in its numbers for the last
it's
2
just
quarters.
that she has been working on Leo for all those years. So Leo knows exactly.
Right.
Well, 10,
It's around 3 to 7%.
0 to 4.
That's-
0 to 4 is the typical.
So that's
raise.
why,
That's
that's
not
why
true.
she wants to be
That's
on
if the numbers are hitting
kind of
and if
articulate everything that
forecast
way,
are
Carlos.
good. But we have hit 2 quarters now and our forecast.
So on his last day is Friday.
So
next
people that
week.
are coming up from mid-year are gonna be 0.
So if we can get Carla at least 2 days, 2 days,
And
3
the
days.
people that are supposed to be promoted, they're probably gonna go down to only half the amount of people that get promoted that originally they were supposed to. And of those people, if 20% was, it was 15 to 20, they're probably only 5 to 10. So guarantee our retention is gonna be pretty high. But at the same time, really, the tech industry,
And everybody will be doing the same.
tech industry is pretty bad. So they focus on layoffs more people.
Yeah, Leo will definitely help.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you were to take these home, I would say you need to refrigerate them first. And then when you heat them up properly. I think
What
it's
in a thing?
like in a pot, not in a microwave. Because I would want to cook off whatever's in there. This cream and chicken, I don't like that this anymore.
Well, I saw there was a great, great opportunity at SAP.
The cream, I'd be worried about it causing me to get sick. Also, I already had a breading, so it might not eat that well.
They should back off a little bit, say, hey, Mary Poppins, just back off for a little bit. We got you a meal.
So what's at 10:30 tomorrow? Or 10 o'clock? It's over there.
I think so. It's when we're setting everything up.
Setting everything up. Take everything down. Just that arm thing, just in case. Okay.
Then Friday, we will need to be there in the morning. Let's plan 10 a.m.
They're pretty strong. Those shows were stronger than I thought. Yeah.
Can we bring?
They're probably 20-30 pounds on the Walmart.
Can we bring some breakfast tacos?
You gonna pick them up?
I can pick them up.
And still be there at 6:30? Are you talking about tomorrow?
I was saying tomorrow, it's gonna be a challenge to be getting up and getting there at 6:30.
What time do you want to do that?
I haven't been up at that hour in like years.
That's the confidence level for each one of our pieces of equipment that we're responsible for. Okay, so we'll test tomorrow. Read back all of the connectors. But your microphones are always right there.
Or you can just pull the microphone from the table there.
The ones I was more worried about was the video, since those micro HDMI connectors. If we're plugged in, there's moisture and it's crossing. So if we test tomorrow, we can have everything right. Potential moisture. And then Saturday is still 40% chance of that. Better than August or it's been too far out. But I know the first one saw it's all 80% is crap. How much time do you think you'll need to set up?
Like tomorrow or the day of? I think we should get there at 6.
6 a.m.?
If it starts at 7, I think that we definitely should not just be setting up at 6:30. I know, so I think we should get there at 6, honestly.
6 a.m.
And I'm
I
impressed.
can do that. It'll suck. I can do it.
entire.
So then can we have someone that's not like, because we're doing a lot of the big stuff.
We're doing all the technical stuff.
Yeah, so can we have someone that maybe is just running the camera, maybe pick up some coffee on the way in? That doesn't have to be there at 6 a.m.?
You can ask Andra, but she doesn't have camera.
She actually joined it.
Oh, Sanford. The Sanford's going to be doing camera 4.
Okay.
So that's the one that's not on the first team at all.
Okay.
Or whatever, I don't know. Not on the first 1/3.
Yeah.
Camera 4 won't be used for the.
Oh,
until-
perfect. Let's have him
Because
pick
it
up
starts
some
at
coffee.
7, and then at 9:30 they have a break, and during the break they go outside, and that's when Sanford will be
Because that's the pumped up gymnastics section. Yeah, that's the section. Or pumped up gymnast, sorry, is the outside section, and then acid relays when we're back inside.
Yeah, so that's when Sanford will be operating the camera. So
And that's at
Sanford doesn't-
10:28.
Yeah, so Sanford doesn't need to be here at 6 a.m., so he could be a perfect person to go and pick up something if we needed to. Kelly is also going to be coming at some point, but she's not coming first thing in the morning. She's more like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, cool. All right. And then what are we doing for lunch? Having someone run get something?
Might be Kelly. She might be picking up Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. Like some Chick-fil-A.
You know that fried food in front of those athletes?
Absolutely. I will gladly do that.
What's that? Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's like a fried chicken. And then
Right? With like some maple syrup on it. I've always been like really into working out, but I've never been into eating too clean. I don't know, like food is my love language. I can eat everything, but as long as I'm working out, I'm good. But if I have a really good workout, that's only more of a justification for me to then eat like shit. You know what I mean? I earned it. So I might as well go for the Big Mac.
You're active enough. You can still do it.
Yeah, I'll hit 30 and my metabolism will start slowing down and I'll change my mind.
You're active.
Yeah.
It's when you sit around too often that you realize, because I remember when I was super active, I counted my calories for a full week because someone wanted me to, and I was averaging 4,800 calories a day, and I was losing a pound every week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then when I stopped doing that type of activity, I realized that I was only ingesting 2,000 calories, and I was gaining a pound.
Yeah, so I can deal with that in the future. But as of right now, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A all day.
Difference was I was doing 17 miles a day versus 2. Big difference. 17 to 25 miles a day.
But because of water or relative?
That's just what I was doing. It's just the type of work I was doing. And I refused to take the elevator.
That's actually a good thing.
And as your dad is, I always parked the furthest parking spot.
Oh yeah, I do that. Eric thinks it's more of a chance to get mugged, but I just don't want Dordings.
Park at the furthest point underneath the light.
Right.
Oh, who was it that was telling me that over here at that Walmart? Was it at Walmart that somebody parked there and somebody came in for money and got
Well, we saw one next door. Yeah, like,
You see all sorts of shit on Nextdoor. It seems like it's just constant crime.
for money, they gave them like $3 or $4, whatever they had in their pocket, and the person said, "That's it." They're like, "That's all I've got." They're like, "Give me one, pulled out a knife." Yeah, homeless person.
That's why I'm carrying. No one would ever guess that I'd be carrying, but I will pop a cap in that ass. Or at least pull it out, you know. I don't know if I'd want to use it, but I would pull it out and then they'd be scared and then I would.
Sometimes with some of the social where we know they're not carrying.
Well, no, I never carry on me.
You just said I'm carrying. Yeah.
I'm carrying.
No, you weren't carrying. The purse is on the desk, so you're sitting.
No, I'm always packing. All right, we'll say packing. I'm always packing. Oh, right? No, I'm always packing. It's within arm's reach.
Metal sound. That's a weird I never carry.
I do. I got licensed at the beginning of 2021, and I was so proud. My mom and I did it together. Huh? Yeah. Well, technically, it's my dad's because mine would just jams for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Exactly. We're like, no, it wasn't even me. Look at the registration.
You do know that Do you have a license and all?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, isn't there like
Because
something
there's
happens
no way
then,
actually
like because you're carrying
in the
that
Google
license,
actually
and then
space,
you
don't actually
adds like 5 years to your
I don't, but
There's some stuff like that.
I don't know any of my laws.
Ideally, you never want to have to use it because it's like $100,000 in court minimum to defend yourself, and even if it was self-defense, there's a whole lot that goes into it. But if you do have that, it's more of like a, okay, maybe we're in a better mindset using this.
The weird thing is, and that my
you gotta have the
my
workshop
grandfather used to
agreements
say,
that you
you
actually
don't
go over
want to
some
carry a gun
interesting
because
things.
when you pull it out, be ready to use.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what the guy.
We don't have
like,
that
this guy is homeless.
analysis yet
That could have been
for
40
every
hours of
single
mine.
provider.
So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. What are you going to do?
As a destination,
Exactly.
actually main vendors.
And if you're going to shoot him, you're going to shoot him to that you can come back after you later on.
Right, now you got to make sure it's,
That created something that.
yeah, you got to make sure it's a done deal, but it's a difficult decision. It's good to have that, especially being a woman, because, you know, it's pretty scary out there. So it makes me feel safer, but ideally you never want to have to use that.
I have like a taser or one of those.
For example, some that know, like, as I just said, we knew all the rules and all the.
Oh, yeah, you can do that too.
There's one, some like paintball.
The people that work
But
on
they
this,
have
me,
like pepper.
Jana,
Oh, that's cool.
Instead of paint.
and we work on this, and Jana did a fantastic analysis that you had the packages and everything.
Yeah.
How would you use tokens,
You don't
for
have to hit
example,
them.
VMware,
You
if
hit
you would
anywhere
actually go
around
to
it,
the
it's
cloud.
not gonna be an issue.
But as you said, a lot of that stuff is still. We don't know how that stuff is.
If it's not black pepper,
Right? Just get some of that dust from the chip challenge, put it in a gun, and then you'll be blind. That stuff? I feel like it would be. If you got that dust in your eye, that'd put someone out enough for you to run away. Well, you couldn't see. You wouldn't know where you're running.
This stuff's not oily. That's why you get that pepper spray, 'cause it's oily, so when you wipe it, it doesn't go away. If you tear it, it stays.
Yeah, I've actually never used pepper spray, and I've never seen it being used. I don't really know. I did have it for a while, but
Problem is that pepper spray is never good for anyone at those proximities. 'Cause if
yeah,
spray
so you
it,
spray it, and then you'll get it too. So,
and then you're both doing it.
yeah, and that would be really inconvenient, honestly. So, wouldn't really want to deal with that.
You get muscle damage, nerve damage.
Is he coming? He has a 3:30 class, so we gotta do this quick.
Password, maybe remember about the machine.
No,
Did they get
Kyle
machines
is his
for
name.
our license desk guys?
So yes, they're picking them up this week.
Okay.
And that's the actual question I have. I told them, so they've never been tested. They're from all over the Philippines, but they've never.
Is it gonna be cold Saturday?
Yes, already.
with rain.
So,
I think the high on Saturday is 69 versus today, which was 74.
so I can wear a jacket, right? And that'll be covering up my live stream thing in the back.
No, it's showing Saturday 80 to 53.
Ah, that's where it is.
80.
It's probably gonna start off hot.
80? You're okay.
Damn, if I would have known, I would have ordered this cute puffer jacket.
You're wearing a cute one.
Mainly comments on that.
So the morning time is going to be cool, but it's going to be cold. And by the time that it's finished, it's probably going to be hot.
Okay, so a sweatshirt's fine though, right? It'll be covering up like the whole purpose of the shirt, but
If you were in a sweatshirt, probably wear a puffer with it, just to break up any of, I guess, your sleeping.
okay.
Because in the morning, like if it's anything like this morning it's 44 degrees.
44 degrees?
Yeah.
Damn.
The stupid app showed me it was like 52, and then I look at the right now, it's like 44. It's like, how is the low 52 or 44 right now?
Is it the Apple map or the Apple weather?
It was the Apple weather and they both said the same thing. And I was freezing this morning.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone on a walk.
I'll share with you next week.
Nova has to suffer because I would not walk naked.
What's going on at Central Market, but nothing that is concerning for us.
44.
I think the.
So I'm
We do it for a few
It's
minutes.
like we're doing a half lap. We're doing a half lap. We're getting to the half lap. And it's like we're
Let's
just gonna
drive
do
more.
a full lap. And when we were finishing, I
Because there
wanted
will
to
be
do
a big
a lap and a
push
half with it.
for low
And so we're
cost
not doing
locations
another half lap. I was
because
like, I am
the
so
portable
cold.
results were okay for the market.
Yeah, it's
But
kind
they
of
were not okay internally.
It's like kind of like when you drink a beer and you go for the first pee and then after that.
Oh, breaking the seal?
Hold on, hold on, yeah.
So my boss wasn't,
So it's kind of like, with me, that's like, if it's cold, it's kind of like, I'm holding on. When things get out of control, it's just like,
stress it.
it's
The fact that she wasn't happy with the results of the Q1 because my streak was okay, but internally wasn't, was expecting more.
Drink beer and then
The other thing that was the overrun that actually happened, especially on
Ooh. Oh.
budget.
Yeah, my cousin told us all. She's like, well, I just pee in the pool because who goes in to use the bathroom? And I'm like, you should have taken that to the grave. Nobody needed to know that.
you know what's a ruin pools for you?
Pipelines, they have.
You do know that
My boss basically said, like, I'm not
mostly
worried
had
about
water.
sand, and I'm not worried about
Correct.
the other area that he has.
Mainly water.
He has basically 3 areas. My boss has
So
sand,
basically,
what they call
like,
infrastructure tools, and then he has the entire CI.
in a pool,
Right, it's him.
the
So that's
the
3
whole
buckets that he has.
pressure
It's like, I'm not
water
worried about
thing,
sand, I'm not worried about.
you involuntarily. So even a little bit, it's not like you're
Yeah.
because you know the whole thing about the water, you put it in the water. Like if you put like a little, have you ever done that in science class? You put
Yeah.
a little hose and then it goes down. So the water kind of gets pulling it out. So everybody's doing that. So there's no way.
Yeah, the whole idea of a pool, especially like a public pool, now only like my pool.
Say it right back to him.
he promised me he would never be over 25.
No, man, I have to pay $100 because I ain't hit my number.
Hi. Good, how are you? Okay, so this is the email that I created.
That's what I was.
And it has the live stream link, goes right to it. I've been having it run just so I can show you this is what it'll look like. Clearly it'll have footage on it, but we don't have that all hooked up. I was thinking of putting in the email I had the schedule overview and the heat list. I don't know if you want to include that, but if you do, it's there. And I was also thinking of putting that in the description right here. So when you say show more, it'll show all that information. And then I'll be updating through the channel, saying like going into heat 2 and et cetera to update everybody. So do you want me to add that in there?
Sure.
Okay.
That looks great already.
I can do that. And then do you want me to just send this to you and then you can send it out?
Okay, that works. I
The
can
only
send it from the
reason-
game site.
The only reason she was asking about that is because if questions came back to her, she would have to then forward each one of them to you.
Oh, yeah,
if
that-
they came back.
Yeah, so it might be
they're gonna ask
easier
questions.
if it came from you. And
They're
then,
gonna ask a bunch of silly questions every time. Cool.
so yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty
awesome.
much it.
Thanks.
And then you said you're taking down all the hanging rings.
Yeah, I can move whatever you need, but yeah, we're definitely taking down the rings and then the ropes that are on that side.
Okay. No, I was gonna ask about the rope too, because when I was looking at where I just put the shelf in your place, I was like, that camera's gonna be just looking right at that rope the whole time. The
which
one on the
one?
right side when you walk in, far right side next to the
Okay.
bathroom.
Okay.
That corner.
Yeah, that one's for sure going.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, the other one is too. Okay.
That's it for me.
Cool. Yeah, I saw the shelf.
They're there permanently now.
Pretty helpful.
We can take them down as soon as we're done.
Okay.
It's your choice. Because I know that the one on the left, the utility, probably removed those pieces of metal somewhere. I don't remember where though.
Okay.
Now he's listening to his EDM music. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
No, me.
Now what?
Y'all are on top of it.
How do you want us to do it? Do you want to send it or?
Yeah, I'll send it from the game's email that way.
Cool. So we just send you that then,
Yeah.
and then you will send it.
And you
Okay,
can just
perfect.
forward it.
That looks
And
great.
that's it.
That's cool.
It's good?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you ask all the questions you needed? Perfect then.
Cool, and
That's
then we're
it.
meeting
The shelves are there.
tomorrow at 10 to set everything up, right?
Yeah, we can, because tomorrow it's closed, right? At, I think we only have 8 o'clock, it was gonna be closed. Yeah, that can go. So in the morning, we can just go there, we got everything.
Yeah, and then there'll be people there to help if you need anything else moved.
Okay. Do you still wanna put that fence in the area that we're
Yeah,
gonna be?
we have the.
What can we use? What can we use?
We have the orange barricade stuff, but we're getting a 3-foot like chicken wire, and it's rolled, so we can.
Oh, okay.
We can put some 4x4s and then
So the
wrap
folks
it
that will
around
be there,
it.
they can help us.
Derek will help.
Oh,
make
Derek.
it look like an actual booth.
Oh, perfect.
I've got some baby gates for that. So
We have some big ones too. but-
yeah, I've got like 10 of them that you can
Alright.
put together like Legos and make whatever shape you want.
Cool. Yeah, because we just need that standing table and that your folded table. I also put it in there.
Oh, you did?
We'll
Yes,
have
it's there.
We're gonna get a 10-foot backdrop for he wants to interview people or.
Oh, okay,
Whatever.
cool. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll put it next. You want to put it next to?
Yeah, we'll put it right next to the booth.
Right
People
next
can
to the
take
booth.
pictures with it and then.
Perfect.
And then the lights we ordered, we can just focus the lights in the area.
In that area, exactly. That he's going to interview. Yes, that's right. Did you show him when you click on the live stream? Yeah.
Yeah, but good.
So all we did is click on it, you send a note, and that's it. And you show him the decks, the slides.
Oh, no, I did not show him that.
So we will start the streaming at 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah, we're not gonna start the streaming at the time because then the idea is, so we can flip between the cameras and the computer. So when Prater actually starts at 7:30, he's kind of gonna say, "Hey, welcome, we're here, Robert KTX." But then the idea is that it will flip the streaming to this thing. So just like a normal sports
Countdown
event.
Timer.
No, just like a normal sport event, he say, hey, here's the agenda of what's going to come starting at this time. So then he will be going through the KTX schedule, and then if you go, Alyssa, so he will go with all this.
And
You
we're
see?
gonna have a description, so
Yeah.
whatever he's talking about will reflect on this slide.
Correct.
For all of them, so then for this one.
So then the people
for
will,
that one as
people are
well.
actually going to see this in the live stream, so they know that, oh yeah, this is the heat, this is the, and we will
Okay.
repeat this 2-3 times before it starts. So the folks that are actually watching online, they can see actually the agenda and everything before actually the game starts, and he can start talking to it. The one thing we wanted to ask you is that, do you want to say anything before we start? Because we can do, for example, at 8, we can stop and he can come in, and then if you want, he can kind of interview you on it, or say, hey, we're about to start in 15 minutes, here's Kyle, the KTX, whatever, right? If you want you or Marissa or anybody to actually come and say something in it before, and could do the same thing, like the same location that he will interview, for example, the winners, he could be sitting with you and say, hey, Kyle, about to start this, you know, etc. And then you can say something to everyone that's going to be online.
Maybe Marissa.
Huh?
It's
Marissa?
making my chest hurt. I don't want to.
Okay, no, it's fine. But we just
I'll
want
think of something.
Think of something,
to
right? Think
fill
of whether you
from 8 to 8:15.
Yeah, from 8 to
Kill some
8:15,
time.
just before it start. You want to give him at least probably it will be from 8 to 8:05, because you want to give him 10 minutes before the next heat starts. Because what's going to happen is that once you guys are done, we have to take him out from where he is, move him over back to the booth, and then we got to switch the camera to actually go capture, you know, heat one.
Okay.
One thing we're gonna need your help actually tomorrow is, where's the paper that has the heats? Yes, this. Side. We will need your help for a few minutes tomorrow. Just whenever the heat is happening, with the layout that Christian did, we just need to gonna put another column in here that says what the camera is actually associated with each of the heat.
Okay.
So basically, we know which cameras Christian is going to be pulling in on the rolling or switching to actually be showing the heats, because 2 of them, see that? Because 2 of them are going to be mobile. So once we go outside, for example, Andra and Sanford, they are our mobile camera folks.
Oh wow.
So
they are gonna get that event.
They will get all the events.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So they will go outside. We got a cable outside. They'll go outside. We got a walkie-talkie actually on their ears. So we will tell them when we're going to be switching to them, so they can actually have the camera on the flat position. It's not moving. So it only moves that in, because the camera only captures this direction. It's not that direction. So they will be moving the camera a little bit. And then if we need to keep switching so they move to another location, we will tell them on the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
So we have one walkie-talkie at the desk, and then we have two actually with them on the front, so we tell them what to do.
Have you been sleeping?
Huh? Well, you should ask this more to him actually for it, because all the technical stuff with the Roland, it was Christian that actually figured out all of that.
Nice.
And then, of course, Alyssa figured out, knows all these YouTube things.
I think I was
So I
sleeping
should
when
do
you
it.
sent the text message.
But he was sleeping when I actually sent the
Midnight.
text message. But yes, me too. I've been pulling
No,
all
this
this
is awesome.
part.
Thanks.
I've been pulling all this part together. So yeah, if you got a chair that has Steven Spielberg in the back, I'll take
Alright.
it. I'll sit in
Alright,
that chair.
see what Larry can build.
So well, Larry can build like Steven Spielberg, George Lucas,
I want one that says
something like
cable
that.
bitch.
Huh? Yeah. So I'll take it. But that's the thought. So I think in here, when we see this, what you're talking about is the description of the WOD.
Yeah.
Would that be
so
a
that's
good? Okay.
so what I'm waiting on, but that's where it'll be. So
Is that something that you need from Kyle or you need from Prater?
Prater's working on it now.
Oh, Prater's working on it now.
But
okay.
if you wanted to give him
And Kyle, there was one
collaboration.
thing also that we had in here is that there was some teams actually that we didn't have the info. We just want to make sure that don't know
No,
if
these
you,
were empty lanes.
oh these
so
were
there's
empty
only
lanes.
4
Is this
in them.
correct?
That's correct, and then I have about 6 teams I'll fill in tonight for Prater that sent their affiliate.
Oh,
That'll be
okay.
more for him.
You'll be sending to him.
Prater, I have the workout description.
We can't hear you. But
Oh, I
he's
have
just
them
saying it
all written down.
This big old club music sounds.
Quick question.
Do you want? I have all the workout descriptions written down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want that?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what he's
I
saying.
hope you didn't get too far.
Yeah. So you can get the, and then we just need the
I have it
name.
in here.
Oh yeah, we had it also on the text that you sent. Cause you send the on.
You talking about this description?
You talking about those descriptions?
Yeah, but this is more detailed.
Ah, okay.
Spent a few hours on it yesterday.
Because I mean, in here, we just want to make sure we got the teams' names,
One text.
because that's what we're going to be announcing like before the heat. So,
Where do you want it on Telegram?
cool. I think that's it. So tomorrow we'll be there in the morning, and then we'll do our setup,
Okay.
and then do a small test, and then we plan to arrive at 6:30 on Saturday.
Oh, I think we changed it to 6.
We
Because
changed it
I
to
feel
6?
like we want a little more.
Okay, so we'll be at 6, and then the idea is transmission starts at 7:30.
Okay.
So at 7:30, we're going to start broadcasting, right? Which is okay. We can only, at the time of the broadcast, what we do is we pick the camera on the top, and we just let that camera film, the gym. We don't have to be talking. But then when Prater is ready, then we actually switch to him, and he can start talking. Just like, for example, when you watch on the Rogues, a lot of time you see they put it on the up camera and they just leave that thing in there with nothing.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything, you just see an image. That's the same thing we actually do. There'll be a chat also on the YouTube, so Alyssa will be moderating that chat.
Okay.
So if we see a question or something that is interest, for example, we can always tell Prater to actually get a pause, for example, and then answer a question from the chat, or say something related to the chat, or then call you actually if we wanted you to respond to somebody that actually says something on the chat. So.
I thought maybe about like asking questions like during the bedtime.
Yeah.
So we'll have.
Like, what's the shoe choice you guys out there? See what they said.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We're going to have one computer, so we're going to have 3 computers tomorrow. One computer is going to actually do the YouTube streaming, so Alyssa is going to be on that one. My computer is going to have actually these presentations, and then we'll flip from it. The third computer is going to be actually showing you on your TV what's being broadcasted on YouTube.
Okay.
So your TV actually that is up, it's actually,
We'll be
we're going to airplay that to your TV. So your TV is going to be showing up what's being streamed on YouTube.
Okay. Awesome.
So that's our thought. So we will get the AirPlay and reconfigure that on that. So then we just need to change the network to same prime, and then that way we're able to AirPlay.
Okay.
So this is easy. We'll do that. We'll do that. Don't worry about that. It's super easy. We'll do that in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, that's it, boss.
Cool. Thanks.
So yeah, I can tell you a lot of people was pumped up with this. It was
Yeah,
a lot of work.
Yeah. That's cool.
I feel like we should go to all the boxes and then offer this actually back to them and charge them.
Good.
Huh?
Y'all are more detailed than the CrossFit Games.
What? What?
Are more detailed than the CrossFit Games. They're not.
I mean, we can, because now as we learn this,
Yeah.
we can do events with camera moving, like kind of like this way, cameras moving. I mean, we
Next thing we're getting a track system.
yeah. If we get a track system, that's right. We
No
get
people.
automated.
We'd have those cameras that doesn't, you hold like this, have you seen those?
Correct.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got those. We got
Yeah, it's-
because now that we learn it all how to connect, we
Yeah.
know how to do all that shit. So it's like the next. I would say
There's
is
some
like,
big events that would.
huh?
There's some big events out there that would.
The next, for example, event that next event you should do fucking pretty big. More time, more events, because if you can do live. And then the other thing we also learn as well is, I mean, we're just not doing for this because we didn't have time enough to actually prepare. But for the next one, you should sell time on this thing, and then YouTube allow us to actually go insert. For example, I think I saw that allow us to insert ads. So while we're streaming, we can insert ads.
I guess the only thing that's needed here is the time
Yep.
that it starts going.
As we
live.
streaming, we can insert ads of everything.
Yeah.
We can insert
Well, it
ads
has
on the
to start
bottom
in there.
with the
That's the
voice.
very
We
first
can
event.
insert the
Right,
ad,
that's the
for
first
example,
event, but the live
fully
stream,
on the
Andre was saying
screen, for example.
7:30.
So as Prater says, hey, we're gonna give
'Cause
you
that
a
would be like
pause
intros
or
and
whatever.
talking, right?
Christian flips
Yeah,
the
so I can
roller,
put that
for
right
example,
under
and then
here.
since
Yeah.
it's connected to the
At least that
computer,
way people
that
know
she
not-
can
start
flip
next.
an
Not
ad
trying to
of,
click on
I
it
don't
at
know,
8:15,
Katie
like, oh, wait,
Funeral
what did I
Home,
miss?
Katie
Right.
Bakery, Katie whatever, anything, even nationwide. So for the people that are sponsoring you, this is a way to actually return them money and make you sponsor more.
Yeah, that's
Because
awesome.
we can actually broadcast their shit in here and put it on the ads.
Aren't you coaching 3:30?
Yeah, Marissa's.
So,
We're
but yeah, it is like we can put all ads in this stuff.
Yeah, and tell your friends to make sure that they.
I saw the roller, for example. There's another cool thing that does is that you can leave the
Yeah,
main
the live link.
link on it, and then you can place the ad on
Oh,
a small
yeah.
window,
Huh.
just like they do it with the online. So just put the ad right here, and then you play the video with it, and it says, "Hey, drink whatever, Fit 8 or something." But anyways, that's for version number 2.
Drink Monster.
Okay.
Version number 2, I think on it. I mean, if we get more planning, we should plan something like this, like 6 months ahead, 10 months ahead, so we can make some good money out of this for the gym and for all of us.
Yeah.
Sell the ads, sell everything, transmit it, online.
Good brain.
Huh?
You have a good brain. Think sicker
We
than
thought
that.
the rower last year was cute, so we're like, let's spice
Well, one
this
year
shit up.
they did the games where they had each, like they did a bike event where all the athletes were on a bike. They had each individual athlete's screen on the like how far they were on the bike. I don't know how they did it. They haven't done it since, but
It's the
that
same.
was pretty
It was the same one we did on the rower.
Yeah, but I mean it was on TV, so it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
CrossFit games.
Yeah, but we can do that the same. We can actually do that.
Yeah,
Do what?
that'd be cool.
Because the thing is like on the rolling, I saw you could do a small, but I saw you could do two. You can divide the screen and show two ways. So you can, for example, show somebody paddling, and you can show the computer screen with what we show, for example, in the roller.
So you
like
can
we did
do
on the roller.
split screen
You could
vertical,
do split screen
horizontal,
vertical,
or you can do
horizontal.
main screen with little sub screens on either side.
That rolling shit is magical. That shit does a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And when we hook to the computer that is actually hooked to the rowers or the bikes, it can show that.
I found it outside.
That's like, that's what I'm saying, is like I wish, well, I don't wish, I mean, this is version 1,
Inside of a
right?
water bottle.
Version 2 of this could
Always
be
inside of a water
much
bottle.
more interesting and
Too many times have I thrown
Yeah.
loose screws
because
into a trash
version
can
2
and I find
could
it
have
right
all
after.
this other shit that we're talking about,
Oh, man, how do
which
I-
makes it super cool to actually watch it online.
How do you-
Like what Larry says, super cool. You see somebody biking, and then you see how everybody is on the computer with the
So
kind of all those things.
Daniel
Yeah.
And the other stuff is the ads, for example, that I said, and like you can go sell ads,
extracted or
right? You go sell ads to the Katie ones. You can tell your sponsors, for example, and maybe they could give you more money because you're gonna be putting ads.
Yes, especially with the heads up, like on the original email that we sent
And
out.
the bigger your distribution list actually goes, the more people you will reach. So the more boxes you actually get, the more shit that you actually get, then you get the live streaming to more people. And then the more people actually see it, then the more interest the sponsors actually get to be there. Because I mean, this year we're probably gonna say, I don't know, 100 people watch or 300 people watch.
But if your distribution list gets to 20,000 people, for example, 30,000 on 100,000, and then you say 10% is going to be showing up, you say, hey, I'm going to get at least 10,000 people that's going to show up watching this thing live. And the other thing I at least thought about is that with that, given it generates you more money, you could do a multi-day event. You don't have to do one thing in a single day. You can do half a day in one and then half a day on the other. Because now you got money to be able to stop your gym for 2 days. Because every time your gym stops, you're losing money, right? So you gotta the income has to come from some other place. But if it comes from your sponsorships, then you're like, oh, I can do a 2-day event. So I can do Friday, I can do Saturday and Sunday, and then conclude on Sunday.
From that internship that
I saw, I don't know if you've seen it out in Berkshire, there's a complex called Arise Sports.
Arise?
Hey, that was
And I
after
looked it up
the
because
course.
they were
I
taking
had
me
more
out to pick my
experience
truck up
then.
yesterday.
I went into
It's a
showdown.
big ass facility with 14 badminton courts. So I don't know that people actually ever use 14
My first
badminton.
prospect is that cotton facility.
Yeah.
You seen it? It's like cotton company over here in Katy, and they have a sports park connected to it.
Really?
And they do like baseball training and other stuff out there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
No, this is, I mean, the cameras, for example, next time we get it, we'll get the cameras with 180 views, cameras with 120, for example, because the ones we were able to get was direct. But then next time we'll get the ones with, those, and then we get we decided to go safe also, which we're going wired. But we got wireless as well.
Gonna make the CrossFit Games jealous.
We're gonna make the CrossFit James games,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So,
Thanks.
yeah, you bet. Cool, I think we're done.
See you in the morning.
Tomorrow,
Right,
in
so
the
maybe
morning.
that's not the field
Alright,
goal.
sure.
Thank you, boss.
Maybe this afternoon.
Anytime.
Say it again. What you saying?
Better get to work.
I was telling you, man. You
Saw our shirts, right?
when I
You
told
got
you
our shirts.
when I told you
I
you
didn't see
look
them.
like you gained weight, I really was saying you looking buff.
Oh, I'm just.
That's you know what I'm saying.
I don't
I mean,
care.
I didn't know.
No, I have a competition coming up. I've been
Okay.
working out for once.
Bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding? No.
So-
CrossFit. That's cool.
This is how we identify.
Live transmission crew. Let's
I
come out
wish
nice.
we would have had the YouTube address there. I mean, he'd like the place would have known.
Or QR code.
But you know,
That actually would be a good idea.
YouTube.
Well, she made this off of Google.
I have no idea.
So it's like clearly a Google one, and there's so much space. That's why you can tell it was a Google template.
Can you get a QR code for direct linking to the live link?
I can, but where would we put it?
Print it out, put it outside the wall for the entrance to KTX. So that way somebody walked up and let's say they have a meeting or something.
Yeah, people will be there early, right?
Post it online as well.
Kyle, they were there at 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Posted, like, I don't know, what you guys were talking about Facebook and,
Well, you probably just post the actual link on Facebook. But the QR code, you have to
Yeah, so the crew is me, Daniel, Prater, Christian, Alyssa, Anton,
I think a print
Larry,
and
and Hamza.
on the outside and then
It's all of us working on Saturday. Plus my kids too. My kids got super
And I'll
fucking
create that. I'll
pumped.
send.
Pedro was like,
a PowerPoint.
Pedro asked us like, can I go talk with Mr. Prater on the YouTube? I'm like, probably not. It's like, probably not. But they're like, oh, we want to go. So I got them 2 shirts.
You have a
You
what?
know, on it. Because they're like, oh, you train YouTube live? Really? That's super cool.
No, it's because the bad one died on his leg.
Oh, sure.